Hi everyone, I am Anushka Rajput and welcome to this video where I will be discussing an important professional skill known as executive presence and why it plays a very crucial role in workplace success. In modern organizations, technical skills and qualifications are important, right? But what truly differentiates high potential professionals from others is how they carry themselves, how they communicate, how they influence others. That overall impact is called executive presence. It is the ability to project your confidence, your credibility, your clarity, and professionalism in a way that inspires trust and respect from other people. It is not about position or designation. Even a junior employee can, demonstrate executive presence. Executive presence mainly consists of three elements, which is appearance, your professional dressing, the way you dress, how you're groomed, and even your body language. The second element will be communication, how clear you are when you're communicating, how confident you are, and how impactfully you are speaking with the people. The third one will be confidence and your composure, staying calm under pressure and making decisions with clarity is also one of the most important elements of executive presence. For example, leader like Ratan Tata, he is known not only for their achievements but also for their calmness, clarity of thought, and dignified communication. His presence naturally it commands respect. So, executive presence is essentially how people feel about your leadership capability when you enter a room. So, let me share a workplace example with you. Imagine there are two employees presenting a project to a senior management, right? So the first employee has very good data, but he reads directly from the slides, he avoids eye contact and speaks very nervously. The second employee presents the same data confidently, maintains eye contact, uses clear voice modulation, and answers questions very calmly. Even if both have similar knowledge, the second employee is more likely to be perceived as leadership material. So, this is how impactful executive presence can be. Another example is imagine during a crisis situation. Suppose a company faces a major client issue. A manager who remains calm, communicates solutions clearly, and reassures the team demonstrates executive presence. This builds trust among employees and seniors. It helps professionals stand out in meetings, interviews, presentations, and leadership roles because this is something that it goes on with your day-to-day life as well. So, executive presence it directly shapes your professional image, right? Your appearance, your posture, the way you handshake with someone, and tone create a first impression within seconds. A well groomed and confident individual is often perceived as competent and reliable. It builds credibility itself. When people believe in your professionalism, they're more likely to trust your ideas and decisions. A strong professional image also enhances your visibility within the organization that you're working with. Executive presence improves your communication effectiveness as well. When you speak clearly, you maintain composure and organize your thoughts very logically. People pay attention to you, right? Confidence in communication it reduces misunderstandings and it strengthens your persuasion skills, right? So it also reflects emotional intelligence as well, right? The ability to listen actively. Leadership does not mean that you are only making people hear what you have to say. It is also about the ability that you have to listen actively and even respond very thoughtfully and manage your tone appropriately with the situation that is required. Professionals with executive presence they don't dominate conversations unnecessarily. Instead, they communicate with purpose and they communicate with a lot of clarity. So, what impact it has on your leadership perception? It significantly influences how others perceive your leadership ability, right? So, leadership is not just about authority, it is about influence. When someone demonstrates composure, decisiveness and confidence, others they naturally look up to them for guidance. Senior management often promotes individuals who already look and act like leaders. Executive presence signals readiness for higher responsibility, not just for like roles that can be done by anyone. So it has a lot of impact on career growth as well, right? So it plays a critical role in your career advancement. People, employees with strong executive presence, they're considered very client facing roles. They're considered for very like roles that are client facing, and people that know that you can handle these things. They are selected for promotions, they're trusted with important projects, recommended for leadership development programs as well. And technical skills are important and they may get you hired, but executive presence helps you grow and sustain your success. So how do you develop executive presence, right? So some thoughts can be practicing public speaking, improving your body language on a daily basis. Wherever you go out, you can pay attention more to your body language to develop this skill. You're seeking feedback from people, enhancing emotional intelligence, dressing professionally, preparing thoroughly before meetings. So, consistency and self awareness is essential. To conclude, executive presence is a combination of confidence, communication, professionalism, and composure. It impacts your professional image, strengthens communication, shapes leadership's perceptions, and accelerates your career growth. So, in today's competitive workplace, executive presence is not optional, it is essential for long term success. Thank you for watching.